If you have ADHD and want to finally unlock your English, you found the right place. Welcome to ADHD English, the channel that helps you make real progress. Before we start today's lesson, I need to tell you something important. Almost everyone with ADHD makes the same mistake when they try to learn English with TV shows. And today, I'm going to show you how to fix that. The mistake? Trying to follow everything at once. Your brain gets overwhelmed, you lose focus, and then you give up. But here's the good news. You don't need to follow everything. You just need to focus on one small thing at a time. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Today, we're diving into Stranger Things. Here's how this works. First, I'll show you a quick scene. Then, we're going to learn one useful phrase from it. After that, you're going to test yourself with a fun quiz. And by the end, you'll have a new phrase locked in your brain that you can use in real conversations. All right, are you ready for your first scene?
I'm telling you, he's lost his mind. He actually told me he wanted to start Hellfire again.
What? When did he say that?
Let's watch the clip one more time, now with subtitles to help you follow the dialogue.
I'm telling you, he's lost his mind. He actually told me he wanted to start Hellfire again.
What? When did he say that?
Before we start, let me ask you a quick question about this scene. Mike reacts at the end and asks something. What did Mike say? The correct answer is B. When did he say that? If you chose B, congratulations. That means you understood exactly what Mike is reacting to at the end of the scene. He hears something surprising and immediately wants to know when that statement was made, which is why the question focuses on the time of the original comment. In spoken English, this line is a natural, fast reaction people use when they receive unexpected information and want to clarify the timeline. Now, let's go deeper into how you can truly absorb this structure and improve your listening and speaking skills. The best way to evolve in English is not by memorizing long lists of grammar rules, but by consistently exposing yourself to real language being used by real people. Techniques like shadowing, for example, help you internalize rhythm, pronunciation, and intonation. Shadowing means you listen to a short piece of audio and speak along at the same time, almost like you are shadowing the actor's voice. It feels difficult at first, but with repetition, your brain starts capturing patterns naturally. Another powerful strategy is to re-watch the same scene multiple times. The first time, just watch without pressure. The second time, try to focus on individual sentences. On the third time, repeat out loud. The more familiar your ears become with the sounds, the easier English becomes. This type of exposure trains your brain to recognize real speech, not just textbook English. You can apply this method not only to this scene, but to anything you enjoy: movies, series, YouTube videos, podcasts, documentaries, or even interviews with people you admire. Choose content that holds your attention. This is key because your brain learns better when you're genuinely interested. Watch a short clip in English, then repeat it. Listen again at a slightly slower speed, then return to normal speed. Try saying the lines the way the characters say them, even if it feels strange in the beginning. Over time, your pronunciation improves, your listening becomes sharper, and your speaking flows more naturally. Remember that fluency is not built in one day. It comes from small, consistent steps. The more you expose yourself to authentic English, the faster your progress will be. Keep showing up, keep repeating, and keep practicing with scenes like this. Your listening will grow, your confidence will grow, and your English will become clearer and more automatic with every session. Now pay close attention to this scene. Listen without subtitles first, and try to catch as much as you can.
We don't stop looking, even if it takes 100 more crawls, 1,000.
Now watch the same moment again, but with subtitles. Pay attention to the rhythm and the key words, not every single detail. Just notice how the line sounds.
We don't stop looking, even if it takes 100 more crawls, 1,000.
When you hear the line, "We don't stop looking," even if it takes 100 more crawls, 1,000, I want you to connect it to your own English journey. This sentence is not only about what the characters are doing, it also describes how learning really works, especially for people who struggle with focus or deal with ADHD. Improving your English is not about being perfect or learning everything quickly. It is about showing up again and again, even when it feels slow. That line in the scene means exactly that. You keep moving, even in small steps. And small steps are enough. If you have ADHD, you already know how hard it can be to stay focused. Your mind jumps fast, you get distracted easily, and sometimes you feel like you are not learning the right way. But there is no single right way. There's only the way that works for your brain. And your brain learns best with short moments, emotional scenes, simple ideas, and repetition. A short sentence like this one can teach you more than a full grammar lesson, because your brain remembers what feels meaningful, and the message of not giving up is something your mind connects with. Another common challenge for ADHD learners is translating everything word by word. That creates frustration and slows your progress. So instead of translating, try to understand the idea behind the sentence. Ask yourself, what does this mean in the scene? Or what feeling does this express? In this case, the idea is simple. Keep trying, keep searching, no matter how long it takes. When you focus on ideas instead of translations, you train your brain to think directly in English, and that makes learning faster and more natural.
People with ADHD also learn better through repetition, but not boring repetition. Use short clips in different ways. Watch the first time without subtitles, then watch again with subtitles. After that, repeat the most important sentence out loud. Then try explaining the meaning to yourself using simple English. This kind of repetition with variation keeps your brain active and interested. It feels dynamic instead of heavy. You are not forcing yourself to study. You are exploring the language in small, manageable pieces. You also need to remove pressure from yourself. You do not need to speak perfect English today. You do not need to memorize every grammar rule. Learning a language is not a straight line. Some days you make progress, other days you feel stuck. But the line from the scene reminds you, even if it takes 100 small attempts or 1,000, you keep going. A crawl is a tiny movement, but it is still movement. And when you have ADHD, tiny progress every day is the strongest path you can follow. Focus on emotion and meaning before worrying about structure. Instead of thinking, how do I translate this? Ask, what does this moment mean? When you learn through emotion, you remember more naturally. When you try to translate everything, you block your understanding. Your brain is not broken. It simply learns differently. And different can be powerful. People with ADHD are great at learning through visuals, stories, and emotional connection. So use scenes, shows, music, characters you like. Learn with methods that feel alive, not with long, boring sessions. So remember the message. We don't stop looking. You don't stop learning. You don't stop trying. Even with distractions, even with difficulty, even slowly, all your small steps will become something big. And you can absolutely become fluent. Your brain just needs the right style, not the perfect one.
Before we move on, let me share a quick curiosity about Stranger Things. Did you know that the Duffer Brothers originally planned for Eleven to disappear forever at the end of season 1? But the character became so powerful and so important to the audience that they changed the story and brought her back. This decision completely shaped the future of the show. And now, we're about to look at our final scene. This last moment is short, but extremely strong, and you will understand it much better after everything we practiced today. So take a deep breath, focus on the sound, focus on the words. Are you ready for the final scene?
Usually what happens is the party doesn't return to their local village because too much has happened.
This last scene comes with subtitles, so stay focused. As you watch it, pay close attention to two things: how the characters link their ideas using because, and how the tone of their voice changes as the moment becomes more intense. These details will help you understand natural English flow and real conversational emotion. Are you ready? Let's watch the final scene together and see how everything connects.
Usually what happens is the party doesn't return to their local village because too much has happened.
Let's start with today's scene. The line is, The party doesn't return to their local village because too much has happened. This moment is powerful, and it gives us a great opportunity to learn English in a way that works for your ADHD brain. Before we break the sentence down, I want you to notice the feeling behind it. The characters are talking about something so big, so intense, that returning to their normal life is impossible. When you connect emotion to a sentence, your brain remembers it faster and with less effort. This is one of the best learning tricks for ADHD learners. Now let's look at the structure. Doesn't return. This means they do not go back. To their local village. This describes the place they would normally return to. Because too much has happened. This gives the reason. This is the basic formula you'll find in English everywhere. Statement plus because plus reason. You don't need to translate this word by word. You only need to feel the logic of the sentence. When you stop translating everything in your head, your brain becomes lighter and you learn faster. Here is a tip for ADHD learners. Instead of forcing yourself to focus for a long time, focus for short bursts. Listen for a few seconds. Read the subtitle. Pause. Breathe. Then come back. Your brain works better with small, controlled pieces of information. And one more thing. You are learning in a safe place here. This channel is built for people like you, people who want to learn, but sometimes struggle with attention, routine, or motivation. You are not slow. You just need a method that respects the way your mind works.
When you have ADHD, your attention doesn't stay still. It jumps, it moves fast, it gets bored easily. And that's okay. Instead of fighting your brain, we work with it. That's why we use short clips, quick explanations, and clear sentences. You don't need to study for hours to make progress. You only need short moments of high-quality focus. Here's a simple technique. When you listen to a scene, try to identify the anchor word. In this scene, the anchor word is because. This one word connects cause and effect. If you understand because, you understand the sentence even if you forget the rest. This reduces pressure and lets your brain absorb English naturally. Another strategy, repeat the scene without trying to understand every detail. Just listen to the rhythm of the speech. Then watch again and notice one part. Then watch a third time and try to repeat the sentence. This layered learning is perfect for ADHD because each repetition feels new, not boring. Also, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes mean you're learning. Progress is more important than perfection. And remember, this channel is here to help you feel supported. Many people with ADHD feel ashamed because they struggle with habits, focus, or memory. But here, you are not judged. You are understood. You're learning English in a way that honors your brain's style, fast, emotional, visual, and dynamic. Now in this final part, you will watch the scene with subtitles. I want you to pay attention to two things. The sound of the phrase doesn't return, the reason introduced by because. Listen first, then look at the subtitle. Let the sentence flow naturally. Do not force translation. Your goal is not to memorize, it's to understand the idea in English. If you feel distracted while watching, come back gently. That small action, returning your attention, is a skill that will make you a strong English learner. And now, as we close this video, I want to speak directly to you. Learning English with ADHD is not easy. Some days you have energy. Some days you can't even start, and that is normal. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not lazy. You are not behind. You are not alone. Your brain is different, but different also means creative, intelligent, intuitive, and powerful. You learn fast when the method is right, and this channel is here for you, to guide you, to support you, and to teach you in a way that makes sense for your mind. So take a deep breath, be proud of yourself for being here, and remember this: every small step counts. Every short scene matters. Every moment you try again is a victory. You can do this. You are stronger than you think, and I will be here with you, step by step, helping you move forward in your English journey. This is not the end. This is the beginning of a new chapter for you.